What is good? What is up? It's Jordan, or Texans Thoughts, here with Quintin Demps.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. We're here with another episode of the Believe in Texans show. Here recapping the week 1 matchup between the Texans and the Colts. Quintin, we tied, man. No one saw that coming.
Bruh, man. I mean, it's positive. We didn't lose. We didn't lose. I mean, you know what I'm saying? We didn't lose, bro. That's all. We didn't lose.
Yep.
I mean, that's as much as you want to say about a tie. You can't say we lost. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly, man. Hey, we are still technically at the top of the standings in the AFC South, baby.
That's right.
Let's go. The Jags and the Titans did take L's this week, so the Texans and the Colts are up top.
Yeah.
Man, what's up to everyone in the YouTube that we are here? Money Matt, what's up? Jay, how you doing? Blake Taylor's here. To Corey, Eden, shout out to all you guys coming through in the YouTube.
Yeah.
And if you aren't able to catch the entire show, check us out on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, all that good stuff. Believe in Texans.
Yeah.
Today we're gonna kind of just give our general thoughts on the game, and I want to start with you, Q, because you were there. You were in the building. How was the atmosphere? How was the vibe for the first game of the 2022 season?
Yeah, man, that's man. The Liberty Whiteout was electric, bro. Like it was, man. They brought back so many memories for me, bro. I was in there. I was just like in awe. Honestly, man, I was like, dang. Then they played like a national anthem for 9/11, man. Big time, condolences for 9/11 and all that stuff too, man. For real, It's a big day for us, as Americans, man. So, big time salute, man, for the first responders and people like that, man, for real. But man, the game was, man, it was cool, bro. It was good to be back, man. I really enjoyed myself. And just see the guys, just like you said, man, just being in person, man, it's a different vibe, It was cool. Yeah.
Were there any crazy fans? Any stupidly drunk fans?
Yeah, I actually did run into a little incident I had, man, with this guy who had a wheelchair, man. He was trying to get down. And the security lady didn't let him go down, man. He went off. He started popping off, man. I recorded it too. I almost put it on my social media.
Expose them.
I was like, man, we don't get loud like this in Texas, man. It sounds like some Philadelphia, Chicago stuff, man. It was crazy though, man. But I had a good time, man. It was good. I wish we'd have got the win, but I'm just glad, man. We played pretty well though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I saw a lot of positives, man, from the game that I really want to talk about.
Okay. Let's start with that. I assume you want to start on the defensive side of the ball as usual. What positives you want to start talking with?
I mean, like I feel like that we tackle well at the beginning, man. We played really, really good football, man. I just think that toward the end, man, it just wore us out. They had 177 yards rushing, man. You know what I mean? So that just shows that they kept grounding and pounding. You know what I'm saying? They stayed with it. We got tired, we got fatigued at the end, man. But for the most part, we played solid defense for 3 quarters. 3.5 quarters.
3.5 quarters.
You know what I'm saying? 3.5 quarters, bro. Because it really was. It was 20-3 with 12 minutes left, bro.
We had this. We had it right in our hands, Q.
That's the defense, bro.
It's hard to hold an offense to 3 points. With Matty Ice, with Jonathan Taylor, like they got a good O-line. They got Michael Pittman. Like that's a good old offense.
Yeah, man.
I agree with you. I was very impressed with what Lovie Smith was able to do with the players that we got. You know what I mean? Like everyone was rallying to the ball. They were flying to the ball. Like every time that the Colts got like an underneath pass, man, you see 2-3 jerseys just flying at them.
That's right.
And that's so important to limit the yak, right? And our defense wants to keep everything in front of us and just tackle. So the defense was great for 3.5 quarters. I think Jerry Hughes was a really good standout. That guy still got juice.
Yes, he was, bro. He had like sack calls, fumble. He had an interception. Yeah, he played really well. Man.
Definitely, man. Definitely. I think Stingley also had a good game. I think the secondary was pretty damn good. Like the pass defense for the most part. Especially remember that one red zone drive where they had like 3 pass attempts in a row, and I think it was like Steven Nelson got a PBU, Jonathan Owens got a PBU, and then Stingley got a PBU.
That's right, man. That's what I'm saying, man. So we see something with this team, man, and hopefully they learn from this kind of games, man, because that's how the league is, man. It's set up to be 8-8 league, bro. Well, I guess not what 9 is, but it's set up to be 50-50, man. So you never know, man. So
8-1, we're on track.
Right.
We on track. Okay. Defense was good. Yeah. 3.5 quarters, man. It's hard. It's hard when the offense is not able to sustain drives, right? Q, you can probably talk to this. Like the fatigue effect is very real, right? Like late in games.
Yeah, and you see that when you're missing tackles.
Mm,
You see that when you're missing tackles, and like toward the end, you could tell you're missing tackles on Pittman.
yeah.
Oh, and then like guys are like not being disciplined. Like I said, like 51, he's supposed to stay back in the hook on his third down.
Yep.
He chased the flat and got hit right over the head. So this stuff like that, man. It's football too, but at the same time, you can tell like, it's kind of you kind of get fatigued when you do little stuff like that. Like, bro, just go straight back. Don't chase the flats. Somebody's in the flats. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So just stuff like that, man. That cost you the game late.
Definitely. Football is such a game of like there's such a small margin for error.
That's right.
So you really can't like shoot yourself in the foot. And I think the Texans shot themselves in the foot literally just one too many times, man. One too many times.
Yeah.
I feel like we got to talk about end of game decision making out of Lovie Smith and Pep Hamilton, whoever was really calling the plays there. But we had a 4th and 3 at Indianapolis's 49-yard line. So we weren't in field goal range, but 3 yards, man. This is overtime. This is like 20 seconds left in the game. Q, if you were calling the plays there, like obviously we decided to punt, but if you were calling the plays there, would you have gone for it? It's tough, man. It's tough.
That's so hard to say because you got to be in a moment, man. Again, like I'm a player, man. I keep it real too. Like I know those moments, man. So anybody could just say, "Oh, do the opposite." You said the opposite because it didn't work. But at the same time, it's like, man, how was it? The game's flowing. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I can't. It depends on what how I was feeling, honestly. But yeah, man. That's like for real, bro. Like that's part of it too. Like it's coaching too, man. Like you know what I mean. That's what we saw too at the end, right? It wasn't just all the plays, the play calling, the decision making. And that's why it's NFL football, man. Because it's not just the players, bro. Yep. You gotta have some strategy, man. You gotta be focused on the coach as a coach too, man.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I feel like speaking to your point about it's an in the moment decision. Like a lot of people are defending the decision to punt and by saying that the defense was gassed, and the offense was horrible, especially in that fourth quarter and overtime. Like they couldn't move the ball. It was 3 and out after 3 and out after 3 and out, and so we didn't want to give the Colts the ball at basically the 50-yard line, middle of the field, right? And give them the chance to get the win.
Yeah.
So do you kind of see it as like we were playing to tie, or do you kind of see it as like we weren't playing to lose? Like how do you?
Yeah, I kind of see it as playing it safe. That's playing it safe. Even like my answer was playing it safe, But to be honest with you, man, I'm putting Damian Pierce in there. Burkhead going to be the fullback. We finna see what's happening with these 3 yards, man. You know what I'm saying? First game of the season, we finna see what's happening. You know what I'm saying? But again, man, you guys, it's that moment, bro. It's that moment, man. So,
it's a tough call to make. It's always easy to say from a spectator's point of view, from a fan's point of view, and even the play before that 4th down, like you said it, like so the play before the 4th down, it was 3rd and 1, and we come out in a heavy formation. We give it to Rex Burkhead, and Rex Burkhead had the ball all night long, and we were all calling for Damian Pierce. Like,
why? What's up with that, bro? Why Pierce ain't getting no carries like that?
Right. I'm gonna pull up the stats, see how many he had on the night. But he had so Burkhead had 14 carries for 40 yards, 2.9 yards per carry with his longest yard was 8 yards.
Yeah.
And Damian Pierce had 11 carries, so 3 less than Rex Burkhead. He had 33 yards. He averaged 3 yards per carry and 8. His longest run was 8 yards as well. So it was like comparable stats, but he had 3 less carries.
We had 77 yards total. I think, man. See, I would have gave Rex like 5 carries and gave the rest over to what's the name? You know what I'm saying?
Exactly, man. And it's situational too. Like that before the 4th down, man, it's 3rd and 1. 3rd and 1, you need 1 yard. You go get Pierce in there. He's your like between the tackle, like tough runner, short yardage situation. I get Rex Burkhead and what he brings in the passing game, man, but Pierce was literally built for 3rd and 1s.
That's right.
He's gonna get that. So I didn't like that decision.
You said it too. You said it too on Twitter, man. Like every time he got the ball, bro, he looked like he was about to bust for 80.
I wasn't lying, right? Like,
you know what I'm saying? For real.
Once he gets it, dude, he's got a different level of burst, man.
Yeah.
And there were so many runs today where it's just one tackle. If he slipped it, he was gone. Yeah. He was gone. Yeah. So I don't know, man. It was a rough day for the offense in total. I'm gonna pull up Davis Mills stats because I feel we got to talk about his day. It was up and it was down. Like overall, you look at the box score and it was a solid day. 23 for 37, 240 yards, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. He managed the game for the most part, right?
Right.
Didn't give the ball away, which is clutch. Only had 3 sacks. Some of them were just bad timing sacks that ended drives, which are kind of detrimental. But on the day, very up and down versus a pretty good Colts defense, to be fair.
Yeah.
Was there one area of Mills's game that you were either very happy to see or very, I want to see him work on this? Was there anything that really stood out to you from Mills's game?
Yeah, man. Like I like the fact that he, I think he solidified the fact that he's going to be he's more of an upgrade than a game manager. Like I think, yeah, I saw some sparks, man. I really wish he would have put that ball about 5 more yards farther on the flea flicker.
On Cooks, yeah.
Cooks, man. About 5 more yards, man. That thing.
It's a touchdown.
Yeah, man. But other than that, man, I thought he played well. He managed the game, man. His play action looked strong. Put us to some good runs at times. Like you said, man, no turnovers. You know what I mean? So I thought he played solid. Man.
Yeah, I think what people are saying in the chat, Beige is saying he felt like the ball was glued to Mills's hand. Took an age to let it rip. Yeah. It's tough, man. It's tough to really say from a fan's perspective. We don't know what Davis Mills is seeing. We don't really know which wide receivers are open or not. Yeah. It did kind of feel like that at times where he was holding it for a bit too long, and he took some sacks. Like they took that one sack where the Colts dropped back 8 in coverage and only rushed 3. Yeah. I mean, that's like inexcusable.
That's not. Yeah, that's terrible.
Yeah,
that's bad. That's bad football right there.
Yeah, I think this is an interesting point by New Texicano. He says Davis Mills continues to put us in positions to win, which is, I think that's fair to say by the sense that he's not throwing the game away and he didn't throw 2-3 picks, but. What did he do when he was in position to win the game? He had at least 3 chances for a game-winning drive, and they went 3 and out every single time. Yeah. So, yeah, he's not losing us the game, but he's not winning us the game either.
He's not. That's right, man. He not putting his his foot on a team's necks. You know what I mean? And that's some of that's play calling too, man. Some of that's play calling too, bro. Like they had 90 total plays. We had 68. You know what I mean? That ain't all players now. There's some of that's game management, man. Calling the run when it should be a pass and vice versa. So
yeah,
man. So
what did you think generally of Pep Hamilton? We saw this is his first regular season game. We know the preseason was going to be vanilla. I felt that they were a bit more creative today. Did you feel that as well?
Yeah, I thought so too, man. You definitely see that they want to get Cooks the ball.
Yeah.
You definitely see that, man. So teams are going to hone in on that and make sure they put the number 1 corner on him.
Yeah, Cooks had 12 targets, 7 receptions, 82 yards, no touchdowns today. But the man who did have the 2 touchdowns, who I think we need to talk about, O.J. Howard, the tight end. What do you like from him?
Man, that's a great addition. We got him late, right? After
that's minimum. He got cut by the. He played for the Bucks, and then didn't he play for someone else after that? I'm tripping. You guys will let me know in the chat. But we picked him up late, waiver wire, minimum contract. 2 catches, 38 yards, 2 touchdowns. Both of them were almost like mirror images, both up the seam in the red zone, bro.
Vertical routes, play action too, almost. It seemed like, I think that's a good addition, man. I think, man, especially with the way the league is nowadays, man, you got to have a tight end, bro. Yeah, you got to have a tight end, man. You know what I mean? Kelsey and Little, them guys, man, they just superstar players, man, and they showing that the position is very, very valuable.
Definitely, man. And O.J. Howard is a guy who's always had that type of talent. He's always been thought of, a really premium talent. He was a first-round pick for a reason. Like, he was highly recruited, played at Alabama. It's never worked so far, but hey, good start with Houston.
Yeah.
Jeez, man. Jeez. Yeah. Okay. Talk about the defense. Talk about the offense. Anything for special teams, and then we'll get into – actually, you know what? Before I do special teams, I do got to do an ad read. All right. BetOnline is the fastest and easiest way to wager on all your favorite sports, contests, and events with first-to-market odds and lines. Find reviews and news for every league, including Major League Baseball, NFL, NBA, NHL, combat sports, esports, and even golf. BetOnline continues to be the top online resource for all your sports information, from live in-game betting, props, and futures. Head to BetOnline today or use your mobile device to join today and make your first sports bet. Use our promo code BELIEVE50 to receive your 50% welcome bonus on your first deposit. Bet online, where the game starts.
Yeah, man. Man. For us to be a running team, man, we didn't. I don't think we ran the ball pretty well at all. To have a good back, 2 good backs really, and not surpass 100 yards, man. You got to credit the coach defense too. Then
you do.
Yeah, we didn't run the ball well at all. And we didn't really stop the run either toward late in the game. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the run defense, it was like hot and cold. Like we started off the game good. You know, when we had the fresh legs, it was good. But then like some random drives here and there, there'd be one like Jonathan Taylor would just go crazy, and then the fourth quarter, man, he took over.
Yeah. I mean, on a lighter note, I'm kind of glad fantasy football, you know.
Yeah, that's true. That's true, man. You think what's your when they showed the little win probability at the top? What's your win probability right now?
Right now, and that one I'm like 53. It's 53 or something.
Oh, it's tight then.
Yeah, it's tight. Yeah, it's tight.
Oh shit. Okay. You got anybody Sunday night or Monday night?
Yeah, I got Russell Wilson and
nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're chilling then probably. Unless he's got a quarterback.
Running back too, Jay Williams.
Nice.
But bro, should I be mad that I got Pierce? Come on, man. He gotta get some carries, bro.
I know. I think they'll start to give him more of the carries. I think it's just maybe they would try to teach him like a little bit of a rookie lesson. You know what I mean? Like, because I saw someone say on Twitter, like, oh, one of his first reads, one of his first runs, he made a bad read, and then he had that play where he slipped in the backfield, and so I don't know. Maybe that was Lovie Smith just trying to like make sure like he gets humbled early on and whatnot, and they'll give him the carries later. But I think Pierce will be still a good play in fantasy as a flex. I think it'll be good.
I got you. We'll see. We'll see how it goes, man.
We'll see how it goes. Let you guys let us know any questions you have in the chat, and we'll get through that. Until I see those questions, we're going to talk quickly about the special teams. I thought the coverage units were really good today, Q. Yeah. Really good.
Yeah, me too, man.
I'm happy with that, man, because I feel like in years past, there were some seasons where the special teams was not it. And it's so important. It's such a big deal for field positioning where every little thing in the game matters. Like you said, it's an 8-8 league, and so every advantage you can have over a team is huge. So glad to see it. Let us know. Okay, what questions you guys got in the chat? Let's see. Zavante Loving says, in a 2-minute situation, Lovie Smith can't play zone. He's giving them easy yards. Also rushing forward doesn't get the job done. Should have sent some corner blitzes and etc. How do you feel about the defensive play calling? We talked about the offensive play calling. Do you think Lovie did a good job today, though?
Yeah, I think so. Man. I think, like I said, toward the end, man, just missed tackles, bro. Missed tackles and like just being out of position in your zone coverages. You know what I'm saying? Like, and not rerouting and stuff like that. Just little things. I think more so. Players could have played better.
Okay.
Backside the ball. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel you. I think Zavante to talk about like the whole playing zone thing, like that's always gonna be Lovie's shtick. And there's nothing wrong with playing zone. It's just how you play it, how you teach it, and then at the end of the day, executing. Right? Yeah. The DC can only do so much. He can call the play. He's not out there covering. Right.
I mean, but to his point too, you do want to be able to switch it up, and you want to have some body on a body. You know what I mean? With guys that compete, especially with no shade on Matt Ryan, but especially with Matt Ryan. You know what I mean? Like really challenge him to put the ball in the right spot with tight coverage versus just giving him an easy little dump off. Getting some yak. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's gotta be some good some film study then. Clearly, you gotta challenge Matt.
You gotta challenge him exactly. Yeah, see if he can put the ball in the right spot. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely. Yeah, I think I also do agree with your other point, Zavante, about the blitzes. I think every time, like most of the time we do blitz, we end up getting pressure. Like it works. Yeah. We know that's Lovie's philosophy is to rush forward, drop 7 in coverage. Yeah. So I don't know that he's gonna really you don't teach an old dog new tricks. Like
That's right.
You can only change too much, man.
That's right.
So we'll see.
Yeah.
All right. What other questions we got in the chats? Jay says, did Tremont Smith, number 1, the cornerback, not pay any attention to that lack of a fair catch? He let Naheem Hines run when he had him dead to the rights.
Yeah, he's got to be better. He's got to be better on that play.
Yeah. Nick Sarah says, why are people complaining about this game? We basically won. It's just one game. A tie ain't a win, though. It ain't a loss, but it ain't a win either, Nick.
Yeah.
And I think it's the fact that we were up 20-3 with 1 quarter left, man.
Biggest thing. 20-3 in the fourth quarter, bro.
We looked like the better team for 3.5 quarters.
That's right. I was surprised at the game. I was like, dang, these boys got the coach 3-3. I thought it was gonna be 27-17. So 3-3. So So man, we gotta just stay positive, man. Like for real. Like we saw some good things, but
Yeah.
again, like the youth showed too with 20 to 23, fourth quarter, they blowing that. That's a
Hmm.
lot of that's you too, man. You know what I mean? For real. To be
Yep.
honest. So
Definitely. We
uh,
are a very young team. It's
yeah,
just a good lesson to learn early on in this
yeah,
rebuild. You got to keep your foot on the gas pedal. You got to keep going 110% all the time. And
yeah,
so I think they'll learn from it, man. I think there's I like to say there's no moral victories,
yeah.
but there's always like things that you can take from a game and build off of, even if it's
That's
a
right.
loss, even if it's a tie.
That's right.
So I think we can definitely build off this game. New Texicano says, "How do y'all feel about the offensive line?" I want to give a shout out to Titus Howard. I thought Titus Howard played a really good game,
Yeah,
a
he
right
did.
tackle. He was very good in pass protection, going up against Yannick Ngakoue and Kwity Paye. He played a good game. The O-line in general, I think they can still. They're more of a pass protecting offensive line than a run blocking O-line.
That's
Would
right.
you
That's
agree?
what I saw too. Yeah, I
Yeah,
think the run blocking needs to be more gritty.
I think so
Sometimes
too,
it,
man.
it ain't as gritty as I would like it to be.
Yeah, I like Kenyon Green. I like the rookie in at left guard. He didn't start this week, but after the first maybe 2 drives, then they put him in there. I liked him. Tunsil was Tunsil. He did have that false start, which was kind of, or not a false start. They sent that blitz right on that sack fumble by Mills.
Yeah.
They sent the blitz, and then he and Green kind of converged on one guy, and another guy came around the left side, and so he kind of gave that up. But I don't know. The O line, it wasn't the strongest game, but the Colts also do have like an elite D line.
Yeah.
So it's a tough test for us, man. It's a tough task. All right. Jim Leahy wants to see Stingley play press more often. Yeah, I would love to see them get more press man reps because I think Stingley and Steven Nelson can handle it.
Yeah, I think so too. Like I said, man, like play, you gotta play man. You gotta play man nowadays, man. You can't just sit
Yeah.
in the zone and just give up that 5 yard route. You know what I mean? It's gonna turn to 10. So
Hmm.
you gotta play man. You gotta challenge these folk, man, for real. Get in their face and see what's happening.
There you
Yeah,
go.
yeah.
It's too easy nowadays. Quarterbacks, offensive coordinators are too smart. You show them a zone look, you show them a cover two, they know where the hole is. They
They
know to
know,
go for the whole shot. Like,
they know what a hole is, bro.
yeah.
They're too smart, man, for real.
Exactly. All right. Brando, keep it 100 says, what more do you need to see from Davis Mills? I think there's a few things for me. I think his accuracy
That's right.
is really one thing where there was a couple balls today where like some of them were catchable. Like the one where he threw to Chris Conley, right? Davis Mills rolling out to his right,
Yeah,
wide open, all the time in the world. He throws to Chris Conley, and it's like out here, right? And
yeah,
it's like he got his hands on it. It's
yeah.
it's catchable, but like you had a clean pocket rolling out like all the time in the world. Like just hit it right here so he can run and strap.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Was that early in the
It
game?
was early in the game. It was
Early
early
in
in
the
the game.
game. Third down too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
clutch, gotta have it moment. Like I want to see that accuracy. Just be more pinpoint. And then like you said, like especially with the deep balls too. Like that's
Yeah,
where it's really noticeable.
yeah, that's right. That's right, man. Like
He
Fleet,
had
I'm telling you, that should have been a touchdown.
Should have been a touchdown on flea flicker. There was another deep ball to Cooks where he just kind of sailed out of bounds. There's one to Nico Collins as well where he sailed it too high.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. That's what I would like to see him improve more on. And I think like I don't know if this is too much to ask out of a sophomore quarterback, but I would like to see him put together like a game-winning drive as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah. Like Driscoll did. Like
There you
Driscoll
go.
did.
Just look at the ice. All right. Money Matt says, was this a good game as a measuring stick to see how we will match up in the South? You think so,
Yeah.
right, Q? Because the
Yeah.
Colts kind of run the South.
That's right. This was a great game, man. We had them guys 20-3, man. Like, come on, y'all. Hey, we showed something, man. We showed something for real.
I think we definitely showed that like we can hang with a lot of these teams in the leagues and be competitive and build up a 3-score lead.
Yeah.
3 scores, man.
Yeah. I'm telling you, 3 scores in the fourth quarter, man. It's not all players, man. Some of that crap is coaching, okay? I'm telling you
Yo,
that.
definitely.
So
Do you think
we all got
the coaching staff, the play calling, do you think they kind of took their foot off the gas pedal a little bit, or?
absolutely, bro. Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably stop being aggressive, kind of just playing it safe, bro. You know what I'm saying? And, yeah, man.
Damn.
But it's okay. We all got to go back to the drawing board, man. Learn from it. You know what I mean? It's one game, so we got time to get right. Who we got next week?
Who we got next week? We got the Broncos, I believe. Do I know that? You guys let us know in the chat. Iceman does have one question before you guys let us know who the next game is. Quintin, what was your impression with Jalen Petrie?
I thought he really got a taste of what NFL football is about. The speed, like because in preseason it goes up a notch. Regular season it goes up a notch in the playoffs, and it goes up a notch in the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? So I thought like he played well, but I can tell that he's still like you a rookie. I saw a rookie too. Like okay, let's come back down to earth. Like I'm still high on him. Like I still think
Yeah.
he's a really good player in this league, but his first game, that's what I saw. I saw even with same thing with Pierce, like slipping in the backfield,
Yep.
like coming down too fast, not being under control, stuff like that, man. But I saw flashes too. So
Yeah, tons of flashes to be happy about. He did have 11 tackles.
yeah,
And I feel like he could have had more. Like
yeah,
you talked about the rookie moments. Like there were a couple tackles where he missed. He still got to like be better about wrapping up and kind of driving forward and having better technique like that.
yeah.
And he was so close to the game sealing pick too, man.
That's right. Yeah, so I like him, man. I like him for real. I'm excited about him and Stingley. The whole secondary, they're not bad. Yeah,
And Stingley was really, really good. He was only targeted 5 times this game. I think he gave up 2 catches and he had a PBU, and then the other 2 like they just didn't get completed.
but then he played well in the run game too, man. Like I
He was
tell
tackling.
I'm coaching, man. The corners are really the edge of the defense at
Yep.
times. Like you saw, and I saw that. I text you too, man.
Yeah.
One play, man. So I like him, man. He seems like he's just a complete all around corner. He's not afraid to tackle, not afraid to go against linemen. You know what I mean? So yeah, future's looking bright, man, for us.
Yeah, no, dude. When I saw your text, I was like, what play is he talking about? I'm thinking about, oh, I know exactly what Q would be noticing.
Yeah.
I got it. It's the run D.
Yeah, some people won't even notice that, but I was like, damn, that was good. That was
It was
smart.
good. He got contained because it was looking like JT had some space.
He did,
But then he played it really well and got that contained, forced it back inside, let Malik Collins like catch up, and they got the tackle.
Yep. So we gotta stay on the positives, man. Stay on the positives, y'all. We all right.
I think this is an interesting question to get a player's perspective on. Blake Taylor says, I didn't like how the Texans came out with the flea flicker, then went away from those kind of plays. Like those creative plays, Q, like how many times in a game can you really go to something like that, like a trick play? Like, I feel like you can't do it all the time, right?
Yeah, no, it's the NFL, man. You can't do that all the time. You know what I mean? And then when you do it, you want to score from it. Like a big gain is good, but like so yeah.
We only got a field goal at that point. After that big bomb, like we
Yeah.
kind of the offense fizzled down a little bit.
That's right.
So we need to take advantage of when we do go balls to the wall and do a flea flicker.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Thoughts on Nico Collins after today? I mean, he just wasn't a part of the offense. It didn't look like he was getting schemed like as like the first or second option, on these play calls.
Yeah.
He only had, I believe it was 1 target, and he caught it for 1 reception. Oh no, sorry, I messed up. He had 3 targets, 2 catches for 26 yards.
He had one target or 2? He had 2.
He had 3 targets for 2 catches and 26 yards.
Yeah, we gotta get him involved some more. But again, like we kind of went away from the pass game because we up 20-3. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly, man.
Yeah, so it's just it's one of those things.
It was tough. I'm going to show you guys the box score right now here, and what really stood out to me is the targets in this receiving thing right here. Brandon Cooks had 12, and then the next highest is Rex Burkhead. I don't know about you, man, but I don't want my running back, especially Rex Burkhead. Like, no disrespect to Rex Burkhead, obviously, but like, I don't want him to be the second kind of option on the offense he has the second most targets.
Yeah.
I feel like it should really go Cooks, Nico, and then I don't know, man, maybe OJ Howard, maybe Chris Moore, and then you're talking about Rex Burkhead.
Yeah.
Maybe in Philip Dorsett, man. Philip Dorsett didn't get busy. He had a decent preseason, but only 1 target.
Yeah.
It is what it is. Okay, a lot to build on and learn from this game. I think it was a good overall game and measuring stick to see, hey, first game of the season, where are these Texans at? Okay, they're a lot more competitive than the national media thought. They can go up 3 scores against a lot of people think the Colts are going to win the AFC South. Like that's a great feat for us today, and we got to keep the foot on the gas and really even press down even more next week against the Broncos, man. We'll have another episode next week previewing that, so we don't got to get into it too much. But before we end this, Q, you got any final thoughts before we head out?
Let's stay positive, man. Like Lovey said, man, we didn't lose, so it's a tie, man, and we all got to get back to the drawing board, get better, coaches included. You know what I mean? So let's keep going, man. Let's keep staying positive.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. Thank you guys for tuning in. We appreciate y'all. We'll catch y'all next week. We'll do I don't know, man. Something during the week. We got to do a preview, but it'll be a quicker one, like last week we did with the Colts.
That's cool.
All right, y'all. Take care. Take it easy, and see you next week.
All right, y'all.